First tonight, the Beloit Police Department is working to crack a case unlike any it's ever investigated before. For the first time, they can't find a missing person they say simply vanished. Good evening, everyone. I'm Michelle Lee.
And I'm Eric Franke. Bilial Hammette disappeared more than 2 years ago, right as friends say he had started to turn his life around. News 3 investigates. Jennifer Hoff hopes this next edition of Cold Case Wisconsin will help bring Bilial home. Jennifer.
Eric, if you count the days, there are 810 since the teenager disappeared, but there hasn't been a single sighting, contact, or lead for the people trying to track the budding musician to go on.
For Beloit Police Detective John Farney,
how does he just disappear into thin air and no one seems to know where he's at or where he might have went or who he was last with?
There are more questions.
Where's he at? That's what we need to find out.
Then answers about Bilial Hammette. The detective took over the missing person case last month, but he's known the teenager a lot longer.
I had arrested him for a burglary.
A search of Wisconsin's public court cases prove Bilial was guilty of theft and drug possession 3 years ago. But while some of that bad
feeling different, I'm even loving different,
has been replaced with good, sadness still lingers.
That was one of his tracks, and we got the one we shot with his family.
Bilial's friends already released a CD in his honor with Bilial's face on the front, but the aspiring rappers have plans to produce a second one for the number of years Bilial's been gone.
The music is, uplifting, and inspiring. His disappearance, not so much,
The 18-year-old disappeared on August 6, 2011. Bilial's mother saw him that afternoon at their former pool court home, but when she returned from visiting with her neighbors, Bilial was gone, and no one ever heard from him again.
For us, it's been a really horrific, mystery.
Especially since Taj Stewart said Bilial had put an end to a life of crime. Called KO, he was about to start studying at Madison Media Institute.
Bilial hit the booth, he didn't write, he didn't rehearse, he just hit the booth and he went.
His friends are committed to commemorating Bilial, while the detective is set on solving the case. But Bilial's dark past could be in the way.
Associates have criminal past as well, and do we always get the most helpful information or cooperation from those type of people? Not always. I mean, that's, it's sad to say that, but it's the truth.
Farney's task, though, gets even more tough. Bilial didn't have a car, a cell phone, even a bank account to track, and has seemingly vanished without a trace. But Farney wouldn't go so far as to say Bilial is dead.
I'd be surprised if he could go this long without having police contact or having contact with somebody that would be able to let us know that where he's at.
That's the reason why I get up every morning to hit the studio.
Trace Thayer and Taj Stewart are rappers. Never thought they'd be singing the blues. But no matter the sound of music, it will help soothe their souls until their long-lost friend comes home.
And I feel like the best way for us to do that is with music.
Bilial's friends plan to release that new CD in February. If you know where he is or have any information to help police, call the department, and calls to Crime Stoppers can be anonymous. And while we haven't posted those numbers there, they are on our website, channel3000.com, if anybody needs them.
Well, as we've said with each of these, if you have one little piece of information, it could go a long way.
Exactly.
Jennifer, thanks.
Yep.